Front Management is a fashion agency that represents men and women and children. I opened the children's division in 2008, and I represent babies through teens about 14, 15 years old. I modeled for many years. I was based in New York. I'm from Miami. I worked here and I worked in Europe. After modeling, I worked with production companies. I worked on music videos, commercials. How I got started as an agent, my sister worked at a production company and they were looking for a person to handle the kids casting. My sister said, I know who's perfect. My sister, she's great with kids. She loves kids. I do most of my own scouting. 90% of the kids I represent, I scout. I scout them. I'm out and about at the market, department store. If I see a child, I'll speak to the parent. I call them and I have an interview with them, one-on-one. I don't ever have an interview where I call 10 kids in at the same time. I go through everything and explain the whole industry. I have nieces and nephews, so we're at parks, skating centers, zoos, places with kids, so I'm able to scout. I get that question all the time from parents. How many kids are going to be there? I don't know. I only know how many kids I send. Most of the castings are request castings, meaning the client pre-selected the kids from their pictures. Again, that doesn't mean that there's going to be 10 kids. They may request a lot. They have to see the kids in person because they have to try clothes on and make sure they fit. That's for catalog and department stores. There are fashion photographers that do shoot the kids, but usually it's a kids photographer, just fun, happy, not posing, kids being natural. Clients, all the major department stores throughout the U.S., and we work with a lot of European clients, French, Italian, Swiss, Dutch, German, some department stores and catalogs, Macy's, Sears, Gap, Target, Children's Place, Carter's, Kmart, H&M, Walmart, Chasing Fireflies. I don't really have stage parents. I'm sure, they're out there, but I don't listen to what they say. I don't have time for it. Some kids are different. Some kids work more than others for many reasons. Some kids are homeschooled, so they're more available. The clothes that they use for photo shoots are sample clothing, and they come in the sample sizes. Kids have to fit the clothes in order to get booked. I take kids up to 14, 15 that are 5'3", 5'4", kids that are average height for their age. The fashion division, they have girls 15, 16 that are 5'10". When they're too big for clothing, there's lifestyle and commercial print and TV that they're still able to do. I've had several kids that I've represented, girls that ended up going over to the adult board. I have an Italian client coming in January to do a couple editorials. There is Vogue Bambini from Italy, Vogue Bambini from Spain. There's Elle Kids, Junior Moda, an Italian children's fashion magazine. I represent about 200 kids, and that's all sizes, from babies up to teens. With babies, we use regular snapshots. Parents submit photos every 3 months with the baby's new height and new clothing size. Kids today, I have kids that work off of regular snapshots. They come into they're new, they come into the office, I take a digital, and they work off that. Abercrombie last week asked me to submit videos on 3 of my kids. So I sent digitals and then a little video of each kid. Clients do request digitals and videos. A video, it's to see their personality. A lot of times when clients ask for digital pictures because they want to see what they really look like. There's no guarantees, but kids can make anywhere from $5,000 to $100,000 a year. All depends on the child. Some kids are in it for fun, and some kids are in it and they treat it as a business. This is Megan. She is 12 years old. I met her, where did I find her? Target. I found her at Target. And this is Tatum. Her comp card. This is all her work. As you can see, she works a lot. This is Madison. She was actually referred to me from an agency in Tampa. She came in. I met with her and her mom. We sent her on a casting that same day, and she booked it, and she's been working ever since. This is Bryson. I actually found him. Let's see. I was interviewing a child, and her mom was showing me some pictures of her child with his long hair on pictures on her phone. As she was going through the pictures, I saw him. I said, stop, wait, who's this? So that's how I found him. She said, a friend of theirs, and I said, can you ask his mom to call me? She did, and he's a big booker too, works very well, and he is 12 now. You can be discovered many ways. If it's me not bumping into you, you can always submit by email or mail to kids@frontmanagement.com.